For full episodes of the Diverse Mentality podcast, check the links in the description below. The full video version is available on the main channel, and the audio version is available on your favorite streaming platforms such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more. Conway the Machine reveals he received no money from the Griselda deal. And he actually owns up to why, though. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I talked about earlier with the May situation, talking about Conway. So he appeared on Breakfast Club. He touched on several topics. One of them, turning moments, came when Conway admitted he never read the contract he signed with Griselda. Griselda is a rap group. I know you guys were killing us for not remembering rap groups. Griselda is a rap group. Bone Thugs and Harmony, we didn't mention that time. 3 6 Mafia.
No, there's a lot we didn't mention, man. We just, at that moment, it wasn't coming up in our head for some reason, man.
You guys got to remember, we can't think of everything that happens.
Sorry, I'm not perfect.
Yeah, we can't think of everything that happens.
Me?
So he said, when we did that shit in the beginning, I really wasn't all the way, man. I'm going to keep it a buck. I ain't even read the contract, bro. I just signed that shit and moved on. But unfortunately, the contract wasn't in my favor. So he's like, so now going forward, it's time to redo all that. I got to make sure it's in my favor, or if it's in my favor or not. I'm going to wave the Griselda flag regardless because I built that. I was hands-on with that. Me and Westside Gun, so we can figure something out, which I'm sure we will. That's the first situation I'm talking to. I'm talking to, like, Westside, what are we going to do? Charlemagne then asked Conway if the money was the reason he didn't have a lawyer go over the contract, to which he said he didn't receive any money from the deal. He said, I didn't get no money. Shady gave me some pocket change. I did 3 contracts with Shady, Interscope, and Griselda. He added, I had no idea how it worked out for Westside Gun and Benny the Butcher. I just know how it went with me, which, again, I'm okay with. I can sleep at night. I know what I did and how I kept it and how I rock. Now you know it's the end. We dropped some beautiful music. Let's continue. That is beautiful.
Yeah.
So he owns up the fact that he signed a bad contract.
Respect.
He's at peace with that. Let's finalize the last deals we have to do, and let's move on.
Yeah.
Why can't more artists be like this instead of blaming other people? This is my point. This is why I was talking about.
This is how you handle situations.
This is why I was talking about Mason Diddy in the beginning. Mason Diddy. We don't know. He's probably getting mad because he signed a bad contract. That's why he's doing this.
Yeah, other people react differently and do dumb shit.
I mean, I signed a bad contract with YouTube, the Studio 71.
Plenty.
Bad contract for 3 years. Yeah, for 3 years. The first year they're taking 20%, and for the next 2 years they were taking 10%.
Yeah, that's a lot, 20%.
Yeah, so they were taking money out the ass from me. They weren't doing shit. But I got to honor the contract. It is what it is. Until time went up. I actually could have, because I still had access to my YouTube channel, obviously, so I can control anything. I could have removed them from the YouTube channel, and they would have never been able to do anything anymore. I could have done that if I really wanted to. So I could have destroyed everything. But, I mean, they could have gone into lawsuits, and who knows what they would have gone into. Right. But I could have done that early on. I could have been like, hey, I don't care. You guys aren't doing shit for me. I'm removing it right now. And just not even I honored the contract, got out of it, finished it up, done with it, never to think about it ever again. And now I never sign more than 1 year contracts. I learned from that never to sign a longer than 1 year contract because so much happens in a year. That year that I signed, I blew the fuck up with 6ix9ine, Eminem, Machine Gun Kelly. That was the year that I signed. I did that.
Yeah, I just signed one for 2 years that I regret.
I don't. Yeah, never in my life am I doing a 2-year contract unless I've been with the company for a while. And even then, and I learned this from LeBron too. I learned this from LeBron too, because he had to sign that 7-year contract with the Cavs. It went to shit. Then when he went back to the Cavs every year, look, this is the situation with the Cavs. He comes back in 2015, signs a 1-year contract. Okay. Right. Re-signs for 2016. The moment he signs the 2-year contract with the Cavs, they get rid of Kyrie, and he has issues with the Cavs. Because he knew he was stuck in there for another year.
Yeah,
they fucked him again.
So he had to just.
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah. The second he trusted them again and signed a 2-year contract to stay with them, they fucked him. So it's like, that's what I mean. Is like, I think a 1-year contract for everything, or do a 1-album deal with a label. 1-album deal. Let's see how this goes. Finish it. Maybe 2-album deal down the line. We'll do. That's it. Never do 4, 5, 6, 10-year contracts where you're stuck in something. Unless you're with Spotify and they give us on this podcast $100 million. We're with them. Different story. You're set for life at that point.
Woo!
Yeah, there's nothing at that point. If you blow $100 million and you fucked it up, that's on you.
Yeah,
so it's like, you're just an idiot at that point.
Cut your penis off.
Yeah,
at this point,
or vagina.
Sorry, I had to say it that way, but you don't deserve to have one.
So I much props to Conway the Machine for owning up to it.
That was I respect
Yeah.
that, man.
He said Kanye went on to say that he doesn't trust anyone when it comes to contracts anymore, including his own people, West Side Gun. However, he maintains that they still have a brother-like bond, and he vows to move smarter going forward. He said, I trust it all to be business. That's what I trust now. I trust me. If it all goes wrong, it's because I didn't read it. I wasn't involved. I wasn't hands-on enough. What did I do wrong? I look at shit like that now. What could I have done to make it better? I ain't saying that to throw shots at anybody. It's all love. So, yeah.
No, perfectly said, man. And he's owning up to it. He's just like, hey, I trusted them. You know,
I didn't read the contract.
I didn't read the contract because I trust them and this and that. Thought I would go good. You know, I trust you guys, believe you guys. And then, you know, that's a mistake I did too myself in my life too before. And
everybody does those. It's business learning.
It's all good, man. You just learn from it, move on. Hopefully it doesn't screw you too bad. And you learn from your mistakes and you become stronger and more like a Super Saiyan.